been doing digital art for about a year now, and looking back, I've wasted so much time. I genuinely thought some of my biggest struggles meant I just wasn't as talented, when really, nobody had taught me these 5 things. So if you're starting digital art, hopefully I can save you months or even years of frustration. If you've ever looked at someone else's art and thought, how are they that good? Trust me, I've been there. So today I'm sharing 5 things I wish someone had told me when I first opened Procreate. Some of these things would have made me improve way faster, and one of them would have saved me from making the same mistake for literal months. Number 1, and probably the biggest one, is to stop comparing yourself to artists who's been drawing for years. I know that's way easier said than done because social media makes it so easy to compare yourself. You open Instagram, Pinterest or TikTok, and within about 5 seconds you've seen the most amazing artwork you've ever seen. Meanwhile, you're sitting there thinking, why doesn't mine look like that? What I didn't realize is that you're comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 100. Most artists only post the drawings they're proud of. You're not seeing the hundreds of ugly sketches, failed paintings, and abandoned projects that came before that. I remember looking at artists online and genuinely thinking they just woke up one day and able to draw like that. But when I started looking through artists' old posts, I realized they all started somewhere too. Instead of comparing yourself to where someone else is, compare yourself to where you were a few months ago. That's a much better way to see your progress. This would have saved me so much unnecessary stress. My second tip is actually finishing your artwork. This one attacked me personally because I used to start a drawing, got about halfway through, decided it looked terrible, and immediately started another one. At one point, I probably had more unfinished drawings than finished ones. The problem is you don't really learn how to complete an illustration if you never actually completed one. Every stage teaches you something: colouring, shading, adding details, and fixing mistakes. If you stop halfway through, you're missing half the learning process. Also, you'll be surprised how many drawings look awful halfway through. You should trust the process. There have been so many pieces where I wanted to quit, but by the end they actually turned out pretty decent. This definitely helped me improve once I stopped giving halfway. Okay, this one might sound silly, but I genuinely thought using references was cheating. I thought if I looked at a photo while drawing, it somehow didn't count. Turns out literally every professional artist uses references. They use references for poses, lighting, facial expressions, clothings, backgrounds, and pretty much everything. You're not copying someone's work, you're studying how things actually look. For example, if you're trying to draw hands from memory, good luck. Hands are difficult enough with references. Using references actually helps train your brain, and over time you'll naturally remember more because you've studied it properly. My 4th tip is definitely one I fell for. I thought if I downloaded enough brushes, somehow my art would magically improve. Spoiler alert, it didn't. I had hundreds of brushes that I barely even used. The reality is that good artists could probably create amazing artwork with one basic brush because they've learned the fundamentals. Things like lighting, anatomy, perspective, and color theory and composition matter way more than having the newest brush pack. Don't get me wrong, brushes are fun, but they're not a shortcut. Learning the basics might not be as exciting, but it pays off way more in the long run. My storage space would have appreciated this advice. My last tip is probably the most important. You won't notice yourself improving. Seriously. When you're drawing every day or every week, the changes are tiny, so it feels like you're stuck. But one day you'll open an old drawing from 6 months ago and think, wait, did I actually draw that? That's why I always recommend saving your old artwork, even the embarrassing ones. I know it's tempting to delete them because you hate how they look, but trust me, you shouldn't. Those old drawings become proof that you're improving, and honestly, it's one of the most motivating things you can look back on. Progress in art isn't one giant leap. It's hundreds of tiny improvements that slowly add up. So those are the 5 things I genuinely wish someone had told me when I first started digital art. Looking back, I spent so much time thinking I just wasn't good enough, when I really needed more practice and a bit more patience. The biggest thing I've learned is that improving at art isn't about being naturally talented. It's about showing up consistently, making mistakes, and learning from them. Every artist you look up to has probably made hundreds, if not thousands of drawings that nobody has ever seen. So don't let one bad drawing convince you that you're not improving. I'd love to know what your biggest struggle is with digital art right now. Is it anatomy, colouring, shading, drawing hands? Let me know in the comments because I read all of them, and your answers might even inspire a future video. If you enjoyed the video or found even one tip helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like. And if you're interested in following my digital art journey, trying fun art challenges, and hopefully improving alongside me, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Monkey fact of the day. Capuchin monkeys sometimes rub onions, citrus fruits, and even certain insects into their fur. Scientists think it's because it helps keep bugs away and may even help with skincare. Imagine if your skincare routine involved rubbing onions on your face. I'll stick to moisturizer. Thank you so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate every single person who clicks on these videos, especially if you've made it all the way to the end. It means a lot, and I hope I'll see you again in the next one.